Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, so I was talking. I was just, I said to myself, I'm not gonna stream today in the evening again, but I couldn't. I just couldn't handle missing you guys. So I just, and because I also have nothing to do with my time. I have nothing. Okay, anyway, I'm seeing Obi Rants. Welcome back, my friend. Nitro Shorts, what's up, bro? I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome back. Uh, Katie, I don't know if I say your name right. You love me, I love you too. Heaven, what's up, bro? How are you doing? So, guys, it's evening. This means that I'm not tired yet, but I might become tired. So we have to do something that doesn't require much energy. Yeah, 1K soon for sure. Guys, I have an announcement to make. Listen up. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing very good. I have an announcement. I have bought, and I was told not to. What's the plan for today? I'm gonna tell you now, right? It's 12 for you, bro. Oh my days. So the announcement is that I have bought GeoGuessr Premium. And some people will say that's stupid. It's not. Let me tell you why. If we're going... Oh, that's the wrong screen. Give me a minute. That's better. Now let me stretch it out. There we go. So this is GeoGuessr. And if you want to play as a party for an unlimited amount of time, you need one person to have premium and the rest can join for free with the code. I have premium, guys. So let's queue up. You have to go to geoguessr.com. You have to make a quick account. And then you'll just fill in this code, which I will also type in the in the chat. So that's, wait, what was the code? AC7U5. And normally I can pin this. I cannot pin this. People think that's spam. Well, people, it's the YouTube bot, of course. Wait, or did my other message? Yeah, that's so weird. It doesn't even wanna. Wait. Okay, that's better. Oh yeah, you're in Sri Lanka. That's right. Yeah, Drupan, what's up, my guy? My guy. You're chilling on your couch, guys. We can just talk too. I mean, actually, I don't want to play GeoGuessr. Because, when I buy GeoGuessr, I want to become good as fuck at this game. So I was like studying all countries earlier today. I've had enough of this shit. Like, I'm from Europe. I can maybe mention like say 2 states of America, which is Oklahoma and Ohio, and New York. And now I know all 50 states. Like, I can, well, not perfectly, but I already have, a better idea of which state is where, Anyway. Yeah. Nicola, welcome back, my friend. We could do that, but here's the thing. I don't want to. Always unlucky, even in football. Bro, we had I know nothing about football, but we had a legendary prime. Alright, see you, Obi. We had a legendary prime. Like, prime Belgium in football was like, they were losing 2-0 from Japan, and only at the end of the match, they're actually still making it 3-2 for them. Yeah, well, we were gonna play GeoGuessr, but Loki, I don't want to. I'm gonna close the message. Like, how can I even wait? Okay, anyway. What I can do is play Clash Royale in a few minutes. Wait, no, I can't because my phone is dead. God damn. That ain't cool. Wait. Wait. Guys, we can do that, but I will. Did you hear me? Okay. First, I will have to charge my phone because it's literally dying. Yeah. I mean, I could give you guys absolute sauce on something, and Nicola, you will probably know this because you're just, a guy with a lot of knowledge. But listen, I'm not even gonna mention it here. But guys, if you join the Discord, and this is not clickbaiting or anything, if you join the Discord and if we can hop on a call or just in text, I will teach you guys something that's so valuable. If you have like a if you have a MacBook and you have an iPhone, if you're just, which is my case and which might be the case for more people, there is something very interesting. But I'm not even gonna mention it here because YouTube is very, picky with what I can say and not, apparently. Lord Atharva, what's up? Welcome back, my friend. How are you doing? You have to go? It's yeah. Alright, I see you, man. It was nice having you on. You don't use Apple? You see, normally I don't either, but apparently for editing, especially on like Red School of Arts, they're really like Apple based. I mean, editing works fine on Windows, but the entire ecosystem of like the school is really Apple based. True. I will tell you in DM because it's pretty fucking illegal, but I don't give a shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it will probably YouTube won't. Yeah, YouTube will care. YouTube will care because I can't say it, but I promise I will text it to you. But let's say that one of the things that I might use for the trick is something that's really high on the list of things that you should not even show a frame of literally on stream because wait, that sounds so weird. Anyway, I'm gonna just say it. There's a YouTube MP3 converter, which is normal business, right? But guess what? YouTube doesn't like it. So I was doing a test stream, a private test stream. I had YouTube MP3 open, YouTube MP4 converter, which was, by the way, YouTube, to download my own stream because your stupid download button didn't work. And it was still open. I was testing it on my Mac if it worked. And that's how I got the second warning. That's how I got the second strike or warning, whatever, on my channel. That's literally why I got it. So if I'm gonna spill the method here, which uses the YouTube MP4 converter or MP3 converter, they will not. Yeah, fuck you. No, but they will not. They might genuinely say like, "You're getting a strike now. Shut the fuck up." Like they can literally time out my ability to go streaming for a week, and in a week I'll go to college, and then I can't stream anymore. So this next week will be many streams, guys. Every day, live, twice a day. No, that's a bit too much, but I will be going live a lot. That's for sure. Bright ass monitor. Anyway. Yeah, I have a Mac. I have a desktop. I've had a desktop, like a Windows gaming PC for like 4 years or more. Yeah, 4 or 5 years. And now, because I'm going to college, I needed a laptop. And if you do editing, you are better off with an Apple, with a MacBook. They said it's possible on Windows too, but like, you know. Thank you, I appreciate that. Appreciate you for that. Got a Mac M2. Guess what, buddy? I don't want to brag, but yeah, for uni. Oh, for uni, uni for you as well. Editing can be pretty, heavy for you for your laptop sometimes. Guess what? Wait, I'll tell you after. Have you ever been scammed? Yeah, I have a lot of times. I've lost my CSGO inventory quite a few times. Never learned of it, but there wasn't even much in my inventory. I was like, what? In total, like 10 euros of skins. So it's not like I lost thousands of dollars like Onapixel might have. No, that's race. No. No. I don't even know who hacked it, But it's probably because my Steam password was so guessable. It's actually ridiculous. Why is the room so dark? It's night here. My windows are just. That's why. Linu, what's up, my good friend? That was you. God damn it! Give me back my AK-40. My what's it called? My snake skin on the op. What is it even called? I forgot all the names of these cool skins. One thing that I'll never forget is the Blue Gem Sapphire Karambit. Oh, guys, you have to look at this. Wait, am I saying that right? Or am I... Yeah. The Doppler Sapphire, that's what it's called. Guys. Take a fucking look at this beauty. If you ever get the opportunity to lay hands on this and have it in your inventory, do you know that you can literally become pretty rich? Like, chances are nearly zero, but there are like 4 people in the world who unbox one of these Doppler Sapphires with the lowest float you can think of, like 0.0004 or something. I'm just, and they sell it for almost $1 million. Like that's not even a joke. Some of these, and there are like 4 in the world, are and this is a video game, by the way. It's not even, Resolve. You mean I use DaVinci Resolve? Because if that's the question, yes, I do. Love that program. I have to edit in Avid Media Composer at Ritz, at my film school, which I will not like, but, rules are rules. Good morning, South Asians. Oh God, do I have a girlfriend? At the moment, I do not have a girlfriend, but yeah. I only remember CSGO because of Leafy is here. Yeah, that's your new name, Drupam. It's Dumplings now. Another 52 subs. Wait, what are we sitting at? I know that my first Can You Hear the Music video from Oppenheimer, it reached 60k finally. So it's still, 948. Ooh, let's go. We might actually, by next week, we might have 1,000 subs, guys. But the Oppenheimer video is sitting at about 60k now, which is, incredible. I mean, it can go better still. It can do a lot better still. But I put no effort into this video, and I don't want to sound so nonchalant about it, but it's the fact. It's like action. It's overrated? What do you mean? I think it's a great piece. Like the composition about it is super great in my opinion. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, my cinema lounge is a bit dead for the moment, but you want another movie? I mean, you can just request a film and I can put it on my PC tonight and just sleep. At the same time, I don't mind, to be honest. I can just let my PC do the work. Sure, it's gonna make the progress faster. Yeah, true, but I mean, I try to upload shorts here and there. Maybe I should do more of them. Yeah, should I do more shorts about the latest violin? Yeah, I can do that. It's pretty good because you can just on your phone, let's say you're in a subway or something, or on a train, and you're like, I'm kind of bored, what can I do? You can literally just make a short of your actual video on your phone. YouTube does it for you. You just add a title or a caption and bam, you have a short. That's how I did that with the short from that one. Wait, are you Dutch or did you just translate that because you know I'm Dutch? It's Dutch. Look. Want to hear a good joke? I always use this to my African buddies. Where's San? Yeah, that's a good question. You translate it? I'm sorry, but not really. Sorry. I'm already talking to someone else, and I wouldn't want to be talking to 2 women at the same time. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. But don't you live in America? Or where do you live? Wait. No, actually. Am I wrong? Do you live in America? Because then you're also my only American viewer, by the way. Friend zones. Nah, guys. Don't make it weird. The thing is, I'm just already talking to someone, and I wouldn't want to be you know, I just don't want to do it. I'm sorry. You live in America? I mean, I live in Belgium, sweetie. No, 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 because that's not what she's not an e-girl, guys. She just comes to the stream and asks me something. An e-girl is like the typical Discord kitten with a weird anime profile. Well, you can have anime profile pictures, but this don't do that. Don't bully her, guys. She's probably talking to others as well. Type shit. Bro's inspiration is KDB. Who the fuck is KDB, buddy? You do live in America? Yeah. Why would he be my inspiration then? America is the biggest red flag. No, because that's fine, right? Sen, she is my aunt. Ooh. No, no, but who do you think I'm talking to? Smartass. Yeah, but why would that be my inspiration, bro? Like, wait, hold up. I'm gonna ask where Sen is. She might be at the airport though. Oh, but it's like 12 a.m. for her as well, cause yeah, no, cause it's 12 a.m. for her, but she has a flight to catch at like 4 a.m. So she's probably sleeping. Depends on the state. No racism, please. But wait, chat is not coming through for me. What the fuck is this? Guys, what the fuck? What? That's not cool. Why can't I see the chat? Oh wait, it's coming now. Okay. Sanus is on, guy. Yeah. Okay. I get it. I get the entire point. But like, that's the same as saying like Israel is a big flag. Is a big red flag. Because like when you look at the administration, like there's a point. You can be for or against Israel. But, oh wait, she actually replied. What the fuck? But here's the thing. Yeah, I don't want to get into politics, but the thing is, if like the people who live in who like, yeah, they don't control anything. It's just their administration, you know. So don't say California is a red flag unless. Oh, she's going to the airport now. Wait, I shouldn't be saying that actually. Arizona is cool, bro. I've never been to America. How can we know that America is real? If you've never stepped foot on the land of America, how can you know it's real? It's like jumping in a lake or seeing a lake. Like you see the lake, but unless you really jump in, how do you know it's a real lake? You can. I heard that so many missions go. Alien finding. You want to play GeoGuessr, bro? I don't want to. Sorry. But we can do it later, though. Let's just talk first. What country have I visited? Yeah. Actually, we're gonna do Clash first. But my phone is not really charging quickly, so. I've visited France. Actually, I've not visited a lot of countries. I visited France a lot. Always like France 10 times or something. Like I'm an actual France freak. Well, my parents are, and I just go with them because I'm their kid, you know. And then yeah, I went to London with school. I went to Paris, but that's in France, of course. And then we did like just over the border of Belgium and Germany. So like Germany for like a very small part. And we did Aachen. I don't know if I say it right. And Cochem. And then Spain. We did Barcelona for like 5 days. That was great. Yeah. Whoa, you noticed that? That's the work I was doing today. I spent so much time because there's literally just paperwork in all of this. Well, paperwork, it's just, you know, fucking textbooks from high school, okay? I was removing so much stuff here Yeah, it's clean now. It's clean now, isn't it? Have you been to Canada? Nah, I really want to visit Canada though, like Toronto and stuff. But I've heard that there's also some less familiar, like less famous cities that are very cool in Canada. Uh, yeah, that's not the Canadian flag, my friend. No, France is cool, bro. France is cool. Like, I'm not a very big fan. Well, no, I am actually a fan of Paris. I like Paris, but I prefer Barcelona. Like, Barcelona is the city I want to go to every single year. Like, I could literally live in Barcelona, no problem. No problem for me, bro. I'd live there instantly. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so the Spain is very based. I love Spain. Um, there's many things here, and I just kind of, cleaned my whole room, part of that, and my closet, because you have like clothes here, right? There's still clothes there, but here there's junk. There's just junk. 50% of the junk were like random cables, VGA cables, guys. How old can it get? DVI cables, HDMI cables, power cables, chargers. My mom's old phone. Like, what is it doing there, right? So I just cleaned my room. And actually, I'm short on space, so like, short on room in my room. Wait, I don't have a lot of space in my room, I'd say like that. Well, I do, but I need more because And my mom's gonna clean my windows. I mean, I said I'll do it myself, but she's like, "Nah, fuck no, you don't do that good. You don't know how to do that." So I'm like, "Okay, sure." But my desk and my PC is right against my windows, so I'd have to completely take away my setup, put my desk away, and then I'll put it back, and I'm gonna put a same like the same desk I have now. For those who know, I have a very big desk. I'm gonna put literally exactly the same desk on the right, so I'll have a lot of space to work, which is good because now I have space. But when I'm not, when I have just things and I drop it, I just put it next to me. You should have seen this table a few hours ago. It was a mess you couldn't imagine. Anyway, you look like those characters on the Diary of the Wimpy Kid, and there was a dipper scenario. I can't remember. What? No. Canada's getting India people a lot. I have a big room if you want to store stuff. Hi there. Yo, Mean. What's up, man? What's up, girl? Sorry, I forgot. I always forget that there's women watching the stream, which I am not used to, guys. Anyway, have you been to the UK? I have been to London. And that's it. So not really many places in the UK, but I've been to London. And I liked it. I like London a lot. I'm good too, man. Girl. Whoa! I'm just used to saying I'm good, man. Sorry, you'll hear that a lot of times. I'm good. How about you? Okay, let's not get racist in the comments, guys. Please don't. Wait, San replied. Stop yapping, do something. Why should we if we can just yap for an hour? Dance? No, 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 no. I'm not dancing. Nah, not for $1 million I'm gonna dance here. If there's one thing I can do, then it's dancing. Like, I don't go to parties often, and if I go, I do it good. No, I don't. If I go, I do make the best time out of it, but not as in like dancing properly. Just, I can't dance, trust me. Guys, I'd rather do a meat slip like I show speed than dance like, I don't know. Do you play any other instruments? I play violin, as you already knew. I play piano as well, but not good. And I play guitar as well, not good either. And I sing which is an instrument as well, guys, but I don't sing good either. So trust me, the only thing you want to see on this channel is me playing the violin, because that's at least kind of presentable. But I've tried to play the guitar and sing here on stream a few times. Didn't work very well. Yeah, no instruments now. I don't want to play. Although my violin is laying there. Because, guys, I was actually going to record like 5 videos this evening. Like 5. But then I thought, that's just stream. I miss my friends. I go party to eat a little bit of dance and get weird photos of my friends. Yeah, that's valid. I mean, I've been to like 2 parties in a year, bro. I'm telling you, I never go. Well, no, not 2 in a year. Like, it depends on what you call a party as well, right? I can see a spider on your wall. Welcome to the stream. There's no way you can see a spider on my wall. If you say that again, I swear to God. Because I'm not joking you. 3 days or 2 days ago, there was like a big spider on my wall. Like, the wall there. But it was huge. So, there's no... You'd have to tell me where it would kind of... There's no way you can see a spider on my wall. The bit rate doesn't even go that high, friend. Not because... Whoa. Moderators. I can delete your message. Okay. Now, where is it? Is it like on the left side or on the right side? Or... You're gaslighting me. I know it. Ain't no party like it. No! Delete that message, bro. You're genuinely getting me banned. Like, there's no spider on my wall, bro. Funny ass. Right? Wait. Like this, right? That's impossible. There's no spider there. Like, bro, what are you on? Just read the Epstein files already. Alright, bro. No. You're gaslight. You're literally playing with me, bro. That's probably a crack you're seeing. A crack in the... Yeah, mute him. He's literally playing with my balls, bro. Like, there's no actual spider there, is there? Anyway. Are you scared of spiders, bro? They can't eat you. How can you not see it? Why are you scared of it? Listen, normally I'm not scared of spiders, but here's the thing. When I saw the spider in the corner of... Well, it wasn't the corner. It was just... Like, I was talking to San. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden, my whole body freezes because the spider was actually big. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Something like this. With its legs spread out. Something like this. It's not like Australia level, but it's huge enough to, you know... And I had to kill it. Sorry. Yeah. Don't act like that's a new thing. You already knew that, no? No. We were talking on, like, the phone. Hold up. Aunt May. I'm Peter Parker. Nah. I'm good. I'll just be me. I'll just be me, guys. Wait, what's PVT? Well, that was on your right. See before. No, bro. If there's no way there's like an actual spider there. Like, you know what kind of resolution and bitrate you would need? Like, you can literally not see that, bro. You're straight up gaslighting me. PVT, is it an American thing? I don't know anything about America. How can we know that America is... I'll stop. Anyway, I didn't know that. PVT, that's right. What is it? Bro, stop being scared of spiders. Is it private? Just stay private, bro. Not that deep. Yeah, we were just normally calling. Okay, but you're playing with me, bro. There's no way there's an actual and even if there was the biggest spider you could think of on my wall, you wouldn't see it because of the bit rate. Like, the bit rate is not... You know what's crazy? Guys, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you guys know the concept of what internet and ethernet is? Okay, I'll give you some time to to respond. Lil Clucker! The app is about spiders, and now we're shifting towards another topic that involves Lil Clucker, you know what internet and ethernet is, right? There's no way you can even see his wall. Yeah, exactly. You can't even see that. So, like, yeah. Alright, see you, Katie. It was nice talking to you. So you have internet and ethernet, okay? Internet is just in the air, okay? It's Wi-Fi, connects to your phone and shit. Ethernet, on the other hand, it's like a cable you plug into your PC. Yeah, it's wired internet. That's basically what I'm talking. Yeah, it's just wired internet. It's faster. Ethernet is faster. Now, what did I discover? Okay, let me check. Not only, wait, I'll show you guys. Wait, I can show it. Never mind. Yapper, Yaminem, are yeah, we're yapping again. So wait, I'll respond to your question in a sec. So I did an Ookla speed test, you know, on my desktop PC, which has Ethernet, and my MacBook, which has internet. I'm doing the speed test, 240 megabits per second downloading. That's pretty fucking fast. That means that theoretically you could download a film in about 8 seconds, but that's not reality because, you know, you have packet loss and you have a server you're downloading from. Anyway, so you could download a movie in HD in like 8 seconds, theoretically. 240, that's pretty fucking good, okay? That's a blessing. Upload speed, about 19 to 20 megabits per second, which is actually very good as well. So I'm like, okay, my Ethernet is stable. It's very good. Now I'm going to my MacBook. My MacBook is connected without a cable. It's just Wi-Fi, you know, in the air somewhere here. So I'm doing this test and I'm expecting like 50% of what I have with the cable. Guess fucking what? It's the same. It's exactly the same. 240 megabits download, 19 upload. So I'm like, what? No wonder I'm waking up with brain fog if the Wi-Fi signals in my room are stronger than like what? The radioactive signals from Chernobyl. Like, bro, okay, whatever. I'm glad it is that way. I'm a stream on my MacBook. Matter of fact, YouTube says that anything between 4,000 and 6,000 kilobytes per second as stream quality is great. I'm on 10K, guys. I'm different. We're on 10K. It just doesn't look like 10K because it's, you know, a webcam problem. But anyway, we're on 10K bitrate. Not a lot of people can do that, so we're blessed. But that leaves us with the important question. How the fuck does Ethernet and Internet, how are they the same? Like, I was expecting half, but I'm not complaining. I'm just wondering. But keep it that way because I'm not streaming on my desktop anymore, guys. This thing is, you can compare it to like, it's just, it has been used way too much. I've damaged it way too much. I've overclocked it way too much. I've literally pumped. Alright, I'll stop, bro. San is here. Let's go. What's up, beauty? My internet is 2 kilobytes. Internet 60 megabytes. Yeah, you are cooked, bro. What the fuck? I've seen people spending money on movies rather than pirating it. They are the most unfunny people on this planet. Like, bro, here's the thing. I shouldn't say this on YouTube because I might get banned. But anyway, all the films that I watch, I never pay a dime for a film. I either get it from my brother's Black server or my own, which is legal, guys. But I never pay a dime for it. And I don't even do it on a sketchy website. You can just do it for free, like literally for free with a torrent file. Which sounds scary, but it's literally the safest thing ever. Like when people hear the word torrent file, they think of a virus instantly or malware. But there's literally, in this case, where you're torrenting films, almost 0% chance that there's a malware or malware byte or a virus in your torrent file. So what's the problem, right? Anyway. Studies suggest that Wi-Fi, no matter how strong, do not affect your brain. You just forget everything because you have dementia. Okay. Yeah, I have dementia twin. Am I low-key cooked twin? What's up, Yippee Kid? I love you, bro. How are you? Are you Bo1? I'm over to the airport right now. I'll come back later. Bye. Alright, see you. You got MacBook M4? I do. That's the other thing I was gonna tell you guys. This thing is a fucking power station. Like, I'm streaming on 10,000 bitrate. My internet is still the same, which is amazing. Guess what? I'm streaming for a while. I could be, running DaVinci Resolve, Streamlabs. Wait, what am I running? Google, Notion, Discord. I'm running all these apps, and I was actually doing GeoGuessr too. I checked the temperature of my CPU. It's 60 degrees Celsius, which is baseline. So it's not even, overdoing itself. And it's only using, right now, I think it's just using like 10% of its power. Yeah, it's using 8% of its total power that it like its total energy it can do, which is amazing. When I streamed on my desktop, I would open Task Manager and I'd see literally 3 red things: 100% CPU, 97% RAM, and 2 red. And that's enough to say fuck you, I'm gonna be slow now. I'm like, okay. But my MacBook, it's stable. Do you know how many tabs I have open, guys? I have all these tabs open. And it's just not annoying my fucking RAM. It's using what? I mean, it has 24 gigabytes of RAM instead of 16 on my desktop, which is a pretty good upgrade. But yo, Pushby, what's up? Yeah, have a safe flight. Do not fall in the middle of the air, by the way. Just a little tip. What time is the movie I suggested you? Wait, what movie did you suggest? Because I think you did multiple, right? Like on stream, or did you do it in the Discord? That user is will that to happens though. Is will to that to happens though. I'm sorry, but that's lobotomizing, bro. Can you transcribe? My English isn't good either, but I'm sorry, I don't. Coober, what's up, my friend? Baller. This reminds me of a song. You probably know it from TikTok. You do from TikTok. Gore movies. Nah, we're not doing any gore. Gore and horror, those two, nah. You wanna know why? Because they fucking suck, okay? I'm sorry, but we're not doing that. I want to be open-minded towards any films or any directors, but we ain't, if you're asking me to stream, I don't know, La Llorona or something, I mean, I will, but I just won't watch with you, because I hate horror movies, especially gore movies. The American chick versus the girl who talks is French. What? Wait, what? American Pie? Wait, I've heard about that before. Wednesday Addams, but okay. 365 day. Okay, guys, I'll look it up. Hold up, I have a pretty sophisticated app here. 365. As in the movie name is 365 day. Is it from 2020? Cause then it's a fucking sex film, if I'm right, or that's just a sex cover. Oh, better than 50 Shades of Grey. Enjoyable for its sexual content. Boring and poorly executed story, terrible acting and low quality production, glorifies toxic relationships and non-consensual behavior. Worse than 50 Shades of Grey. This is... Wait, whoa. No nudity, no! YouTube, forgive me for I have... Okay, anyway. Better than 50 Shades of Grey is thumbs up from Tracked, and then when we go to the cons, worse than 50 Shades of Grey. What? Brother. How? I still have to watch Inglourious Bastards. Another strike. Yeah, bro. Can't end the week without a fucking YouTube strike. Anyway, have you watched Inglourious Bastards? I haven't, but it's really on my list because I'm doing Tarantino. I'm watching Tarantino's catalog now. So yeah, I am. I've just finished Kill Bill. I don't know. Has any one of you watched Kill Bill? These are low IQ movies. Blah, blah, blah. Let's watch Education, guys. Should we just low key listen to a physics lecture on YouTube? Like anything but Minecraft, guys. As an incel, I have to strongly disagree. Type shit. Have you seen Dexter? I have to still see it. I'm not a good. I haven't seen a lot yet, but I really have to watch it. Like my older brother, he watched Dexter, or is watching Dexter. But like he says it's pretty good. I think he said that to me, and I mean everyone says it's good, and I believed him, you know. Anyway, I watched Glorious Bastards. That's good. Like don't spoil it though. They just multiply with each other. It's so good, you should see it. How many siblings? How many siblings do I have? I have like a younger brother and like an older brother. The Bronx Tale by De Niro was good. You should watch. I think you mean Robert De Niro, right? Wait, what? Oh wait, I'm typing it wrong. I spelled it differently. The Bronx Tale. Oh, I can't find it. Wait, I'll just look at people. Wait, is it a show or is it a? No, don't call her a chick, guys. Come on, that's disrespectful. Just say the American woman or the American girl, but not chick. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm very lost on this one. Is it a show or it's a movie? I can't find it, man. The Bronx Tale. Is it? Do you mean Tales of the Bronx? Nah, never mind. That's like a very unknown film. Wait, I mean, let me just look on the internet then. The Bronx Tale. Oh, A Bronx Tale. You know, Tract is very sensitive for mistyping a or the. Okay, crime and drama. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, Robert De Niro played. Oh yeah, I already know this is gonna be a fire movie. The lineup is literally. Okay, that's great. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to my watch list. Anyway, let me reach out. Who said sorry, daddy? Bro, come on, bro. Can't do that shit. Check Discord in a minute. Yeah, chick is disrespectful, bro. I find it disrespectful. Like, I don't know about you, but like there are worse slurs, but like, read the subs. Okay. Oh yeah, you already told me that one, right? Yeah, I'll do it if I can find it, but I'm not sure. Anyway, no, not Diddy. You pissed them off. I've been banned by women a lot of times, just my talent of being an incel. Relatable, my friend. Clanker is no case. Clanker is no case there, guys. Fuck the clankers. Chill, cool. Okay, what are you gonna do for 1K subs? Shave my butt hair, bro. Sorry, God. No, like I'll just celebrate because that's 1 out of 3 requirements to get monetized. Number 1, get 1,000 subs. Check. Number 2, get 4,000 watch hours. Pending. Number 3, be 18 years old. Pending. But by the time, like, it's timed so well, I bet that on my fucking birthday, I will have 1,000 subs and exactly 4,000 watch hours. I turn 18 and it's like, fuck you, YouTube. I'm making my AdSense account. You can't tell me that I'm not old enough anymore. I'm making my AdSense account. I'm connecting it to my fucking YouTube channel and I'm monetizing every fucking second. What am I saying? Nanosecond of my fucking videos. Look, 21. Thank you, bro. I'm 17. Get out? No. I swear, if I had daughter, what? Bro, it's your 26 year daughter has a robot girlfriend. What's your reaction? No, because that's genuinely not happening. Like, I get the entire point. Like, I have no fucking problem with gays, lesbians, bisexual people. The whole, like, LGBTQ, it's fine. I'm totally fine with it. Like, do I want my son to have, like, a girl? You know, it's nice. But if he's really gay, sure. Go for it, buddy. But if my son or daughter, doesn't matter, comes home with a fucking clanker, I swear to God, because it's not even a meme. It's not even funny. Because how? Yeah, you hate clankers? Me too, bro. Like, you're not gonna tell me, like, if you're gay, you're just, still experiencing love. Love is love, guys. But with a robot, like, no matter how well they will No, what am I reading, bro? No matter how good they can make an AI feel emotions, it's not a real fucking human being. Now, is it solving people's loneliness? Sure, but twin, you're not coming home with a fucking clanker. Like, imagine you're just giving backshots and you're just hearing, like, an iron golem sound from Minecraft, bro. Like, come on, dude. There's no fucking way that's real. Okay. Let me rechat. Disown them if they date a fucking clanker. Now, I wouldn't disown them. I would disown the clanker. Just out the door. Yeah, okay. I shouldn't have said that, maybe. I'll put a VR on and never put it off. Should we have a little talk from the perspective of the Unabomber? Oh, wait. That topic is not... We shouldn't talk about the topic on YouTube, guys. Wait, I forgot. Wait, I was making a neutral documentary intro about a terrorist. A neutral one. I wasn't even promoting terrorism. That's how I got my first strike. I get a fucking mail from YouTube. Yo, we think you might be promoting terrorist organizations. I'm like, brother, what? I've posted this on Instagram. I've posted this on TikTok. Wait, no, not on TikTok. Anyway, Instagram doesn't complain. Like, okay, it's Instagram. There's some really fucked up shit on there. But still, YouTube. What? Promoting terrorist organizations? Brother, I've never held a gun in my life. How would I promote bombing politicians? Like, that's not a real thing. So, like, instead of replacing your entire company by AI scanning your algorithm, you should maybe still put some real fucking humans to work instead of those clankers. So they would see that I'm making a documentary about the Industrial Revolution and the effects on nature, not about bombing politicians. And even, like, it was a neutral documentary. Like, okay, you have to ask YouTube, what the fuck is this? I have to ask you to upload my documentary on your fucking platform? Sure, I'll do it. But tell me. But we have a terms of services. Brother, it's the biggest Bible I've seen in my life. I'm not gonna read fucking 60,000 pages of, like, rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 2.1. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining before the YouTube clanker algorithm finds my stream and sees that I am angry and complaining about them. So we're all good, YouTube. As long as I can still monetize my shit in like 6 months, we're good. Clanker, do not use hardware. Clanker? Wait, no politics, guys. No politics. No politics, please. Stop talking about countries. Yeah, we should. Yeah, we really should. You really should. Because you're genuinely gonna get a timeout if you... Yeah. Yeah, Linu. You have the mindset to be my moderator. I'm gonna make you moderator. Anyway, for real, like, I know it's not Clash, sure. I know it's not with bad intentions, but just stop. Because, you know... But are you more like Anakin? Are you more like Anakin or Obi-Wan? Bro, I've never watched Star Wars, I'm sorry. I know, it's a big shame, but I've never watched it. Not a fucking second. I can do Clash, but I'm low-key kind of lazy. But like, wait, if I do this, yeah, I'm gonna do it in a minute. What's my phone battery? 54. It's not even... Give me a second. Guys, can you smile real quick? I just took a picture here. Friends with benefits. What the wait, let me read in chronological order. Literally name was Obi-Wan's. Yeah. That you want to know why I changed it? Because I knew people were going to ask those questions. Did you are you Obi-Wan from Star? I've never watched Star Wars. Okay, and you're a fucking prick. So I changed my name back. Watch Friends with Benefits. Okay, I'm gonna look that up, but not on the stream again, because I low-key don't want to get a fourth or third strike. Friends with... that series. It's not even so sexual, is it? Oh, it is. Never mind. My bad. What? If I have to choose a romance / sexual movie, I choose this one, because it has still a plot and some content. Like, actual content, as in, like, it has a story, and it's not like straight flat up flashy sex scenes from Hollywood. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, another American suggestion, for real. Like, guys, don't you know anything about film? I'm gonna educate you guys in a minute. You look like Joey Jordison. I don't. Stop. No. That's 1v1 Clash Royale in a minute, bro. He's bad. You gave me a deck. I won like 4 games with it. So thanks, bro. Shout out to Nicola for giving me a supreme watch F1, bro. Oh, wait. Send request. Okay, blah, blah, blah. When you're not scared. Another American suggestion. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, you mean F1 the movie? Yeah, I've not watched it yet, but I think it's a bit of a blockbuster, no? All right, Katie. If you have Discord, I'm gonna fix that for you. Yeah, you can't send links. It's super weird. Like, even I can't send any links. I'm actually gonna look up how to fix this. How I can't send links in my own YouTube live stream chat. How to fix. ChatGPT gave me a fix earlier. It doesn't even work. I think it's a Streamlabs thing, actually. Now that I think about it. Let me real. Minecraft movie. I watched Minecraft movie for, like, the joke. Like, when we put this in, like, a context. You're making a film for kids about a game that's pretty geeky. Now we're talking. Fight Club. Anyway, that's pretty geeky. A game that's been around for, like, what, 10 plus years, almost 15 years. Is it 15 years? Pretty good. They did a good job. They should have animated it, but, you know, you love Fight Club. You're literally my twin, because I love Fight Club as well. We'll have a discussion about it as well. You're reading the book? Yeah, and I don't know if you're if you were like, are you reading, like, what page? Are you already far in the book? Because the book is way better than the movie, in my opinion. And the movie is already great. And wait. What would call a person who loves clankers? Okay. Watch Game of Thrones. I still have to finish it. I watched it when I was young, but I never finished it. And I'm glad I did, because the last season is shit. There's no way. You got signed by, what's his name? Fight Club author. I always forget his name. It's Chuck Palahniuk or something. I have a whole library in my house. Yeah, Chuck. So, like, yeah, Fight Club is super great. Fight Club is like an actual good, and it's like David Fincher. I mean, David Fincher is maybe my favorite director, and I've only watched Fight Club from David Fincher. Not because Fight Club is my favorite movie, but because I just did some research, and he's genuinely a genius. Like, he's an actual genius. Toei convinced me for steroids. Brad Pitt movies are usually good. Yeah, that's true. Like there's not a lot of movies Brad plays in that are actually bad, except for maybe Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I haven't watched it yet, but my mom watched it and she said it's the worst movie she's ever seen. But maybe it's a good one, you know. She says that's my opinion. Maybe it's a good. Yeah, I watched Troy. Troy is Troy is actually a great movie, and the way Brad Pitt is in there, like, bro, yeah, yeah, true. Good Will Hunting, that's a very Ice Age. Yo, I'd love watching Ice Age on stream, but that'll get my ass banned. Because watching films is dead as very illegal on YouTube. But guys, join the Discord if you know what I mean. Sunny Leone, or how do you pronounce that? Anyway, the trailer, I'll check it. Avatar, I've heard that's good as well. Yeah. Like the thing, I'll get back to the Fight Club. The thing with Fight Club is like, I don't know if you guys know this, but when Fight Club came out in the 90s, by the way, this film got so much hate from film critics, and you were like, what? It's the 90s. It's a leftist movie. It's a, well, leftist, not necessarily leftist, but like a controversial movie. It fully throws away all capitalist perspectives and like social norms. And you're like, it's the 90s, and it received so much critics. 20 years later, it's still a pretty famous movie. Whoa. I love American Psycho and Fight Club, but can't take notes from those movies because it's all about narcissism and hallucinations. You see, yeah, well, it's not a leftist movie, but actually it is. It's not the left-winged type stuff that we know, but for that time, it was very leftist. You can kind of... Yo, Pollux, what's up, my man? Okay, wait, let me actually read now. I've not watched American Psycho yet. I think it's a good film in certain aspects, but yeah. Alright, see you, Lena. Who said left? Okay, so it is left, guys, because you got out of school. That's good, bro. Here's the thing. Tyler Durden is very left. Now, he's not the type of left that Kurt Cobain is, for example. Kurt Cobain is a feminist, and he's a leftist. We agree on that, right? Kurt Cobain is a leftist. And he's a feminist. Now, Tyler Durden is a very anti-feminist. He abuses women. Well, abuses. He uses them for sex and doesn't want to have anything serious to do with them. So he's anti-feminist. Now, he is an anarchist. He's for chaos. And it's a left film. It's a leftist film, guys, trust me. Like, as in, like, the character is a leftist. It's not a film for leftists. You're sick. That's not good. You know what I can recommend? Warm milk and honey. I listen to your playing, but thank you. Source of Peace, welcome to the stream. Thank you for that. Do you think I could get mod in your streams? Maybe we can do that, but we'd have to talk in like a call first, because you know what? It's not like I don't trust you, but we have to make some points and stuff. This guy Polly got dismissed from school because he doesn't know the reason himself. First rule about Fight Club: never talk about Fight Club. I always break the first rule because it's just a great film, but I will not talk about. Okay, the scene where they make the soap, it made me so grossed out. Yeah, it's not even that graphical though. Like, not that graphic. I think it's fine. No, it's not it's not abusing. I said it right. I said it wrong, but he's like using them, not abusing, but he's using women for sex. Especially if you read the book, he does abuse women. Not in like, not abuse, but like not something that would be in the like it's not something you would want with your partner. Most people wouldn't want it. It's a very forth and back type of relation with Marla Singer as well. And in the book, I think in the book he doesn't necessarily. Yeah, but the book explains a lot more because the film is pretty different from the book still. Taxi Driver, I've heard that. That's a good one. Basic shit. Yeah. So he's all about chaos, and he's about anarchism. I mean. Got Blade Runner. Yeah, I still have to watch that one as well. I've heard it's pretty good too. Or watch the fucking trailer on stream. Put it subtitle on. Nah, because I will get banned for real. Like I'm not gonna show any film trailer, bro. Because it is from a pretty big, film thing. So I'm sorry, but I can't do that. But I will take a look at it. But yeah, so Tyler Durden, he doesn't. Wait, I forgot. There were like a few pillars. So you have like this term called Durdism from Durden. But that's divided in like 6 pillars: anarchism, anti-feminism. What else was it? Oh, Machiavelli. Wait, no, not wait, let me look it up actually. What? Going to sleep? Alright. See you, man. It was nice having you on. Watch Dead Girl 27. Yeah, but I don't want to watch any of. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for, of course. Why? How could I forget this? Rejection of materialism, so anti-materialism, anti-consumerism, and non-conformity. Primitivism. That's what I was looking for. Primitivism. And there's also a kind of ism word for about. How do you say it? Like, embracing pain and chaos is like anarchism, but like this embracing, like stepping out of your comfort zone has an ism too, but I wouldn't know what it. Watch Boy Person. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's just a chatting stream. But I might play Clash later. The movies were ass. New ones also ass. I don't watch a lot of superhero movies, but I'm not a big fan of superhero movies too. Like, it's not because they're a cliche. It's rather because the plot is way too predictable. So, and look at any superhero movie, even Avengers, where like in Endgame and stuff, it gets pretty tough. Or like in the movie before Endgame, where you're thinking, are the heroes going to win actually? Superhero movies are way too predictable because you always have a hero that puts on a mask to be a hero, and they always win. So when you step into a theater and you're gonna watch a superhero movie like Spider-Man, doesn't matter which one, maybe he won't win at the end of this film, but in its whole, if it's a trilogy, if it has multiple movies, at the end he will win. Big film corporations think they're being clever by putting 5-6 films, for example in Spider-Man. There are films where at the end of a film, I think it's at the end of like Far From Home, you think he's losing. But you know it's not the last movie they're going to make because it's impossible. You know they're going to milk it because you just know the corporation. Second, it's just you feel it. There's another movie coming up. So then, No Way Home. And in No Way Home, of course, they win again. So a superhero movie doesn't matter if it's one film or like a trilogy or an actual full, part. They always win. You're stepping into a theater and you already know the plot. You already know the ending. They're just going to be packing it with... Like, at the basic core, you know what's going to happen. You have a hero, a villain. Not necessarily, but you have a hero that's just going to win. And everything evolves around that. So the core story, it's not even authentic anymore. It's not original. It's a blueprint, which is fine, but it's overdone. It's way too overdone, if you ask me. Anyway, let me reach out. Spider-Man kind of lose. He did win. Yeah, that's why Infinity was. Yeah, Infinity War. But again, Endgame ruined it. Heard that a few times. Never do. Yep. No, 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 no. There are. You shouldn't say that. There are many good movies. Like, trust me. You just have to know where to find them. Um, no, no, no. That's not true. The ones that get advertised the most are remakes. Yeah, sure. But there are many great movies these days. They just don't get pushed. You'd have to really dig to actually get to them. Like, I'd recommend you use Tract and you just do a lot of research everywhere you can. ChatGPT, ask him for give me 100 films that were released in the last 5 years that are actually very original, authentic, and are not copies of old movies. If you're just literally typing that, he can give you 100 films easily. But, you also have to, it's still an AI giving you recommendations about an art form, so it's still bad. What you should do is also go to Instagram, go to Twitter, I'm still calling it Twitter, but X. Nosferatu, yes, really. I still have to watch that one, but I've heard very good things about it. It's a recent film and it's an authentic one. If you look at Dune, like sure, Dune is a remake of old movies, but Dune is great. I haven't watched it again, but I know it's great. If you, I'm the kind of person that does the research first, like a lot of research, and then watches the movie. Dune is great. Handmaid's Tale is, I think, a show, but it's very good as well. Um, yeah, I can give you many films that were released in the last 5 years that are great. Yeah, the reason they are not as great sometimes, or they might not feel as is because of budget, and that's the sad reality. Um, Also, just Nolan. I mean, if you really want an entire catalog of original films, just go to like Christopher Nolan's catalog. Wait, I can't type. On Tract, you go to wait, what the fuck? I'm Christopher Nolan. But in people, and then you know we'll have a look. What his first real movie is probably following, but then you have like Memento, very good. Insomnia, well, I'll not say good or bad because I haven't really watched many of those either. Memento, very original, very authentic. Insomnia, the same. Prestige, Batman is a hero film, but here's the thing: he does it super good. If there's one kind of timeline I like within the Marvel or the what's it called you have like Marvel and D blah 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 DC. It's just DC. I thought it was three letters. Within the DC universe, I like. Wait, is it DC? Yeah. So within that kind of universe or like the film universe, I really like all the Batman films, like Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises, all from Christopher Nolan. Great films. He approaches a cliche superhero film and makes it amazing because he adds the plot in a very complex way to the point where you still know, okay, this is the plot. You still walk into the theater with, okay, I know the plot. This is what's gonna happen because it's a superhero film. But he makes it interesting enough for you, so you think of you start the film, you know, and you accept it. Well, no, you don't start the film and you accept it, but you're like you watch it, and after like 30 minutes, you're like, okay, you subconsciously know, I know what's gonna happen, but it's okay because the plot is complex enough to make it logic, to make it okay, it kind of compensates for a cliche plot. Inception is a very great movie too. It might be a little bit less authentic. No, it is actually authentic. It's a common concept, and it's a remake of Insomnia, kind of. I've heard that. Well, not a remake, but it's, it has a link. But it's still original. No, it's still original. It's again a very complex enough plot. Interstellar, not very original, but again, same thing. Plot is, matter of fact, like sci-fi films, science fiction films, they are also cliche. In my opinion, it's a cliche genre, but not as in cliche as in plot-wise. Because, when you're making a film about a universe, about going to outer space, as far as you could even imagine, like to the point where it's fiction, science fiction, you can literally make so many plots about that. Like, so the plot is not cliche. The plot itself of a science fiction film, it's not cliche. I mean, for a science fiction film, you don't even have to go to outer space. But let's just take space films. The plot is not cliche. It's the idea. It's the genre that's cliche. But that's okay, because again, Interstellar, it's complex enough. It's graphically very good. Like, the graphics are amazing. Dunkirk, historical film. You can't say whether that's original or not. Tenet, a little bit less maybe. But then you have like Oppenheimer, historical film again. And The Odyssey, that's going to be releasing in 2026. Wait. Didn't start him all the time, yeah. Oh, that's nice. But here, Mano District's name is... You know where you can also find pretty good shows? It's mostly shows, but some films too. Like Plex has the ability to, buy, but you also have Plex on demand. And Plex on demand are old shows and films, sometimes from the 70s, that they're still... And I'm watching... I was watching... oh my days, how is this? Yeah, it's here. Wise Guy. I was watching Wise Guy. This is a show from the 70s, and it's from the 70s. Sometimes it has some very cinematic mistakes in it that you notice even though you're not a filmmaker, or in my case, you're not a talent, or you don't know a lot about films yet. There's a problem sometimes, but it's still good. Because when you watch a film or a series, you also have to be like, okay, this is the context, this is the year, this is the budget, this is the cast and crew. And it's hard to say, okay, I'm kind of respecting that. I'm respecting that there's a context. This is the context, and based off of the context, this is my rating, or this is my opinion on the film. It's hard, but you should. If you want to be cinematically correct, I think you should always encounter context first, and then start rating or saying, this cinematography was good. It's always different, okay? It's always different. Even the country where it was shot, even it always matters. You read The Odyssey? Because I did for a part during Greek classes. What? Who's Andrew Tate? This is so helpful. Of course, you probably have... I don't know a lot about film. I'm really just yapping. Peace from Romania. Robertson, thanks a lot for your message. Peace from Belgium, my friend. He's from... Wait, did you study like... Wait, did you read it in Greek? Like ancient Greek? Or did you just read it in English? Because... Wait. Let me check some. Wait, what? Yeah, guess what? I read it in ancient Greek. Not completely, of course, because... What? You're calling the cops? Where's the milk cup? There's no milk now, guys, sorry. I had to read like Pluto and Socrates. You mean Plato? Yeah, we kind of... we did Plato as well. That was a fucking hell. Like I don't wanna start, saying I did it harder, but in Greek, in ancient Greek, it's oh my days, it's a pain in the ass, guys. I will literally show you right now. There's this website for anyone who wants to learn ancient. What the fuck? Where is the Persian library? They changed name. The Tufts University. Oh no, it's just so like, guys. I'm gonna take Homer. We're gonna go to the Iliad peak. This is what the Iliad looks like. Now we're gonna compare this to Plato writing down the words of Socrates. Okay. Wait. On the death of Socrates. Apologize, I think it was. Yeah. So he's basically explaining how Socrates is dying. And I'll go to this piece. I'll take. Well, this was the verdict, so that's a bit less hard to read. But let's actually take the literal words of Socrates. Like, okay, I get it. You're literally writing at the speed of talking, but compare this with this. It's way harder. It might not look harder, but the way Socrates and Plato talk, it's like you can perfectly say this in any other language, by the way. It goes like this. If the thing that happened because of the other thing that happened after all those things were done, then the thing that was planned to be done after was good for those who wanted to do the thing in the first place. That's the average Socrates sentence. That's the template of his sentences, okay? And then you just fill it in with a little bit of, but this, these, that person, this, it's all over the place. Now in Greek, you can kind of still read what he's talking about because there's like a noun, the noun has like a gender, it has, these different, but like it's a fucking hell to read it. Compared to Homer, I liked Homer much more. It was easier, but it's, I went to high school, but I just studied ancient languages there. Prometheus defied the Olympian gods by taking fire from them and giving it to humanity in the form of technology and knowledge. Yeah, that's true. Wait, are you new, Borisut? I haven't seen you before. What's up? Yeah, that's true. It's a very beautiful story because Aristotle was very based. I like him. I almost like him more than Socrates because he's less like Socrates is like a little bit of a floating, person just wandering about these ideas, and Plato is like in between. But then Aristotle takes a very pragmatic approach to mathematics, to philosophy, and then adds mathematics on top of it. And he even, makes this book about rhetorics, which is revolutionary at the time, right? Rhetorics are a well-known concept, but there are no actual handbooks for it. You know what I like about Greek mythology? So I love Greek mythology anyway, but like there's this very cool story. So like when we Christians, yo Marwa, what's up? Let's say the Bible. We all know, Adam and Eve, whatever. In Greek, as you said, there's this Prometheus, Titan, which is stronger than even Zeus. He gives fire to, and there's this kind of theory. There's this story that humans used to have 4 arms, 4 legs, 2 bellies, 2 heads, and that they were kind of bigger too. Now, at a certain point, Prometheus, the Titan, he's in charge of the world. He's getting scared because they're big, they're strong, they have 4 arms. Like imagine how many, how much better you could fight with 4 arms, 4 legs, 2 bellies, 2 heads, So what he does, Prometheus, he separates all humans. And that's how we have 2 arms, 2 legs, only 1 head, only 1 belly. And the way, I think it's, I don't know which author, but the way he describes it is great. He says, during your entire life, humans look for their other half. forever. That's the purpose of their life, finding their other half, which is basically a romantic story. I mean, the Greeks didn't mean it very romantic, but it's romantic. It sounds romantic, so it's pretty cute. Do you read absurd philosophy from the perspective of Albert Camus? Now, here's the thing. I'm not a philosophy expert, so I don't. You did Roman history too? That's good. I mean, I had Greek and Latin. Socrates' an opinion about men and women got me. He basically, for anyone who doesn't know, he basically said that women. Wait, that is Socrates, right? That women are a communal object of the state, or is that Plato? I'm not sure. But like Socrates and Plato, well, when they talk about the Republican state or just the state in general, they don't really have the same opinions. That's like their only field. They're really just kind of separating still. But on all other subjects, they're kind of just the same. They have the same opinion, but they still discuss. Um, but I think that's what you mean, right? So yeah, Socrates says that women are like an actual communal property of the state, which I think is crazy indeed. I mean, people talk about, oh, communism it was invented by Russia. Guys, if you want your real first communist, read Socrates, because that's literal communism. He says that the state carries a communal purpose to take care of everyone and to provide for everyone equally. That's literally what's in his work. So that's literally communism, almost communism. Aristotle basically said women are just a nerd version of men. Yeah, but you have to know that like the Greeks were pretty progressive about it, but we're talking about the time before Jesus, so it was pretty primitive. What I do think is pretty weird is like, no, like it's primitive, but the Greeks were kind of progressive it also depends where. Like if we're going to Sparta, I'll show you a picture of a Spartanian warrior. Like this is from the movie 300 Men. This is your average Spartanian warrior, okay? So this dude is a warrior, okay? He literally, look at him. He will do anything to win the war, to conquer. So when we talk about Sparta, and this is also pretty known about Sparta, although there's nothing written about Sparta, they were not a type of tribe that would start, having gay sex, that would have anything outside of the normal marriage view. They were basically like, you have a man, you have a woman, you have to breed kids, train every day, and bam, women are there to provide for you and provide food for you, as in cook food, clean, and we have to, fight. That's Sparta, okay? Now, that's their belief. If we travel about, 300 kilometers would be a bit too much, I think. If we travel about 150 kilometers to the east, we go to the island Lesbos. Now, this is not fake, what I'm about to say. The word lesbian, as in like a lesbian sexuality, comes from the island Lesbos. Why? Because on Lesbos, the most known author there, Sappho, which was a woman, was a lesbian. Was probably a lesbian. There's no actual proof. And on that island, there were many men who were gay as well. Many women who were lesbian. You see, so like we talk about Greek culture, but you have to know that this is like saying that there's a European culture. It's a bit the same, but it's still different, okay? Depending on what area, depending on what place geographically, it depends what we're talking about. Socrates said, if given some opportunity, women can be very as good as men. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. You remind me of it. Because indeed, Socrates said that women are as good as men when it comes to being a politician or even a warrior. He really said that, which I don't agree with then. Like, when it comes to being a warrior. Politicians, yeah. I'm not the guy that says that women soldiers are as good as men. There's a literal physical difference. But politicians and all, I, know that there's equality there. I mean, but when it comes to being a soldier, sorry guys, you can't convince me that it's just not the same for me. Yeah, well, wait, you mean you don't agree with me or you don't agree with Socrates? Because, like, there's a literal physical difference when it comes to a job like being a politician. Okay, yeah, well, exactly. So, when it comes to, if you're a soldier, especially these days, you need strategical awareness too. I'm sure women can do that. I'm sure. But there's a physical difference. Carrying weapons, carrying bags, there's a difference. I'm not saying that there's no women that do well in the military, but not like men. Plato was very neutral about it. He wanted to avoid these questions. Yeah, Plato was. He didn't want any problems because he saw what happened to Socrates. Socrates made the youth think. He said, "Don't go to war. Don't go to the military. They're just gonna use you. They're gonna use you to fight." And you're like, right now we kind of know if you're a soldier, you're fighting for your fucking president or your king, whatever. That wasn't a real thing then. But Socrates said this. He said, "Don't fight. Don't go to the war. You will be killed." It's you shouldn't do it. Now, who doesn't like that? The aristocrats that control the states, that control the cities. So they said he was damaging the youth. He was kind of disrupting the youth. So they said, you have to drink poison. You have to commit suicide. He saw what happened to Socrates, so Plato just shut his mouth, and he only wrote very neutral after that. There's a lot in the Middle East countries that do women's. Yeah. You're loving the stream? Good to hear. That's very good to hear. Greek thinkers were among the first in the world to propose the concept of the atom. Eastern philosophy, such as in Buddhism. Yeah. Yeah, true. I mean, do you know that the word atom comes from Greek? It's literally from Greek, because a in Greek means not, and tomein means splitting. So it's unsplittable, which is basically an atom. So the word atom, it's literally from Greek. I'm not making this up. Many people talk about, like, I know for sure that you guys are familiar with alright, see you later. Thanks for joining. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the the thing of Pythagoras. I don't know if I said it right. Like the Pythagorean theorem, where you say, like, the side, they have a triangle. You know what I'm talking about, like a squared plus b squared is c squared. So, like, for years, people think this was found by Pythagoras in Greece, but it's not even true. It was like that formula was already found, like, almost, 600 years earlier, before Pythagoras, in Iraq. But Pythagoras, he did find it himself, probably. I mean, he could have copied it, but here's the point. Pythagoras thinks about, his formula, and he might have been an original thinker. He might have found it himself, but it was already found by someone else 600 years earlier in Iraq. Just something fun. Fun fact, there's no male chess division, only an open division and women's division. Yeah. I'm confused though, what? Yeah, I low-key gotta check my fan. Oh, it's very stable. My CPU is at 50 now. Damn. If that question is for me, I'm doing very good, Mara. How about you? Wait, let me check my phone real quick. Oh god. I'm on my MacBook now. I'm using M4 CPU with integrated GPU. But on my desktop, I have a AMD Ryzen 5 1606 core processor, which is not the best, but it's fine, I guess. And my graphics card is the best either. It's a GTX 1660 Super. So to play a game like Fortnite, which is still pretty heavy for my machine, and also stream it in a decent quality, that's pretty hard. So that's why I quit gaming. Also because I saw music did better on my channel, and now I've also changed to my MacBook. It's much better. You have the same GPU. Well, it's not the greatest. I think you know that as well. Is it good? 155 centimeters. I think I'm sure when I be with my friends. Um, I think it's pretty normal. I mean, you were a girl, right? I mean, if you're a girl, that's fine. But it can edit stuff. Yeah, it can edit stuff, but the MacBook is a pretty good upgrade. I only bought it to edit. I don't even play games. Oh, really? You're 5'6". Oh, 5'6" is fine. Yeah, especially for a woman. Like, if you're a dude and you're short, that's a bigger pain as if you're a girl and you're, you know. Hold up. My attention goes back to you guys. 5'3" at 12. You know, I'm not used to measuring, like using the American metric system, but 5'3" is like, wait, what is that? That's actually very tall for a 12-year-old, no? Oh, wait. Okay, wait, hold up. Guys, I have to go, uh, unfortunately. But one last message for you guys. Make sure to join. Wait, whoa. Make sure to join the Discord as fast as possible. You can find the link in the description. We'll keep talking there, okay? But thanks for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. I just really have to go because I have to still do something with my brother. All right. See you guys.